Welcome back, YouTube audience. CLG FC episode 207. Welcome back on Twitch. We are getting ready. This is a big game. This is Sharnock Richard were third. They were in the title race for a while. Then they lost like 3 or 4 straight, and they completely slipped out of it, and that was basically the end of it. So now it's like, so they have some sort of danger, I guess you could say, right? But there we go. So, right. I'm so sick of hearing news about Cockett. Like, sign him or don't sign him. I accepted one offer, the only offer I got for him, and he didn't go. Ellis's loan is ending in 1 day, and they don't want to extend it, and I feel bad. So, I'm gonna look at Brat real quick, right? They didn't fucking play him. They did not play Brat. Oh, they haven't played the other game. When is the other game? The 28th. Oh, it's today. Come on. Play him. uh, weekly staff meeting. Let's go. That's fine. That's fine. The rest is fine. Nothing doing there. Right, that's the travel day back for Brat. Right? This is the guy I really wanted. Technical, he's not that great though. But like his heading, his marking, his tackling's okay, and his crossing's okay. So, but whatever. Right, we're into the 29th, so I want to see if Brat made an appearance in that England game. And then we'll get into it 4 days from now. That's a complete miss. That is an absolute complete miss. He did play. He did play, and they won. They won 3-1. He had a 7.6 rating. How many saves did he make? How many saves did he make? He made 10 saves. Blockbuster. Good to be back. So look at that. Brat, I gotta snip that actually and send it to the Discord. Yeah, yay. I've had like a bit of indigestion there. Holy moly. Let me snip that for him. Hold on. Was he player the? He won player of the match too. Let's fucking go, Brat. Dude scored a hat trick, and Brat still got player of the match because he had 10 saves. I'm gonna snip that now and send it to him. Give me a second. We're still in the Discord together. That's the wonderful thing about this group and the CLG fans. We talk to each other daily. Top of the league now on goal difference. Let's fucking go, Blockbuster. Let me make sure this is thin. No, thin. And not in black, in red. uh, I can't type. I'm the man. But it's actually insane how good Broad is. So, right, there we go. We're good to go. Let's keep moving on. So, top of league by how many games you got left? Blockbuster. How many games you got left? Oh, that's tough. 16. Oh, you got plenty of time. Okay. Okay. 103 Atlanta. Oh, no, no, come on. Why won't you do that to me? Hold on. X103 Atlanta. What are you doing, man? Hold on. Hold on. I didn't mean to actually close out of that. I have to reopen that now. Rodney Brown is on our watch list, and he's set to be released. Hmm. Is that true? Is it the entrance? I guess so. Yeah. Um, where was I? Like the Oswald's December, meaning intake preview soon. Nice. Like this is the thing. Like, look at how bad his technicals are outside of central defending. Like he couldn't be a libero or a ball playing defender. Like if he was a ball playing defender, like he has to be a no nonsense center back basically. Like or I mean it says central defender, but he like he's not good. Like one, like finishing fine. It can be one. It's crap. But um, like he's just one off the ball, and he has one vision. Like it's not good enough. We should be. When do you get your? When do you get your actual class? Your intake class? Isn't it April? Like we're going to be getting it soon in ours, right? Because it's April now. New 2-year deal secured April. Yeah, we're going into April. We might get it right before, right after the Sharnock Richard game. The third kit. Woo, woo. Nice. Burytown under 18s have offered a contract to Jamie Taylor. I thought Jamie could develop. I thought he was really good. He's 17, but whatever. Oh fuck. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. NXGN, the 50 best wonder kids in football. Here you go. The number one wonder kid costs $35 million. Glenn Vandervolt. He is at Vitesse. And then it's 20 or 20. Uh, Den Haag. So a lot of Dutch coming through. The Dutch have like a. This is like a a golden generation for the Dutch. Because look at this. I mean, they're all strikers, unfortunately. But first, third, 10th, or ninth, Philip Brokovic at Partizan Beograd, and then you've got Besiktas, BVT, Manchester United, Real Sociedad, FC Twente, St. Gallen 1879 for the top 20. Oddly enough, so it's not. What is it? Why club? There you go. Uh, so I hope I get a striker because my striker is probably leaving on a free because he won't renew his contract. That sucks. That sucks. Uh, uh, Leskowski, Bayern Munich, and then Cadiz, and who is it? Kiev, Chelsea. Vancouver Whitecaps, Mao Yang. You've heard of Yao Ming, now you've got Mao Yang. It's almost like they swapped the Y and the M and an I for the A. Yanez uh, is it Yaez? Something like that? Yaunez for Manchester United. Saud Al Ahli, um, Al Fateh, Slavia Prague. What do we got for 21 through 30? Salford again. Lejean, Watford. I said Lejean, that might be Leganez. Watford, Metz, Sogelbrugge, Ghent, Derby County. Is that Aarhus Gymnastic Fornig. But basically, athletic club Aarhus, right? Olympiaco Piraeus, that is the Greek base, Olympiacos. Uh, Another one from Aarhus. So Denmark's having a bit of a golden generation. Got to be a ringer. Mao Yang got to be a ringer. Yeah, right. Uh, Stavarkis, that's at Crete. AMG, or is that Heerenveen? Blackburn, Troyes, Zurich, Bournemouth, Spurs, Barcelona B, uh, Charleroi. I hate when it says that club. Give me the name. AMG. Trudenese. Hamburg. Lausanne. West Ham. Olwell New Boys. Or Newell's Old Boys, I should say. Nordsjælland. Mafra, and Porto. Oddly enough, guess who's not on this list in top 50 at all? Guess who's not on this list? Real Madrid. Real Madrid do not have a single wonder kid in the top 50. And Barcelona only have a single one. So how about that? Um, but yeah, what do we got? Portugal's having quite a golden generation too. So you got 2 for Portugal. Whom else? I thought there was 3 for Portugal. And then you have Sweden's got 1, 2, and that is it. Sweden's got 2. Argentina has 1, 2, and that's it. Interesting. Colombia has 1, I think. Just the 1, I think, for Colombia. Yeah, just the 1. Switzerland, who won the Euros, by the way, has 2. 3. They have 3. Um, Germany has 1, 2, probably quite a bit on here, right? 2. Uh, no, 3. So Germany has 3. Belgium has quite a lot. Belgium's got 1. Belgium's got 2, 3. And that's it. Okay. I thought they had more than that. Belgium's got 3. And then finally, Brazil has got 1, 2, 3. Brazil's only got 3. Who else? Spain on here. Spain's on here twice. 3 times. Spain's on here 3 times. Israel's on here once. I think only once for Israel. Yep, only once for Israel. France is on here twice. 3 times lady. No, they're only on there twice. France is only on there twice. England's on here, I think, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, England's on here 3 times. Greece is on here. Greece is on here twice, oddly enough. And then who else we've got? Denmark is on here 3 times? No, twice. Denmark's got 2. Peru has 1. And what else? Czech. I almost said Czech Republic. I almost actually said Czechoslovakia. That hasn't existed in years. The Czech Republic's got 2. Saudi Arabia's got 2. Canada's got 1. Ukraine's got 1. This is Slovakia. They've got 1. Serbia has 2. Poland has 1. And then the Dutch have 3. And they're all in the top 10. So yeah, and Turkey's got 2, and they're in the top 10 as well. So there you go. That's looking good. Benny Aryan, how are you? We're just saying about this wonder class that the Netherlands have coming through, man. They've got the top 2 of the top 3, and they got a third top prospect in the world. How are you? By the way, he's a great Dutch streamer. Give him a follow. It's the wonderful Aryan. Streams very often, and is a good, very good Dutch streamer. So give him a follow. Really nice guy. How are you, by the way? I'm doing well. Right. Here's the big one. CounterLogic FC contracts set to expire. I'm going to trigger the extension for the 3 stars that have it. Okay. I don't know why I did that for Lloyd Legerwood. He's 20. And these 2 I'm going to try to re-sign. So Mardrick, offer contract, future prospect. How long do you want? You want 1 year, and I want a club option. That's all. That's cool. Thank you very much. Same for you. How about you want 1 year and I want a club option? Oh, that's after promotion. I want the option. Thank you. That's it. Youth contract set to expire. They're not. Moises Mizumuro has been tearing it up, though, to be fair. So let's give him 1 year optional contract. Thank you very much. Redmond Priest has been doing well recently, but I'll come back to him some more. Thanks for the shout out, friend. I'm very well. Nice. I'm starting with the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge. It's a tough challenge. Winning with Aberdeen is a tough challenge in general, right? So that's like the challenge of it, is winning with Aberdeen. That I always find tricky. Just winning the SPL with somebody other than um, Celtic or Rangers is hard enough, right? So. Here we go. Robert Hood and Unix. Great song. Your guys aren't hearing it, but still. Right. I can close this. I can close this. And go back to, where the hell am I? The tab that I need to be on. Right. Aberdeen is a nice club. Yeah, if I had to pick a club in Scotland, I would pick Hearts. Hearts would be my club. We are 4-9 favorites. Draw 10-3, and Sharnock Richard are 6-1, which means I just like pain. We're still one match away from tying the record number of wins. Dundee United for you, nice. I can respect that. Dundee United, nice. I can't. And the reason I don't watch the SPFL is because there's even less of a chance that a club outside the big clubs in Scotland win. You know what I mean? Like the Premier League, it's always going to be one of the big six usually. But twice in the last 30 years has a club that's not the big six won the title, right? That's not happened in Scotland. That just isn't the case. So, right, pre-match press conference. Let's off with the first question from Tom Foster, SkySports.com. I don't think so. To talk highly of an opponent, we're giving them all the respect they deserve. We're going to attack for the first whistle. I have no idea who that is. With everything, who is going to win? I am going to win the title. So, Rangers have fell off, to be honest. It's just Celtic. Well, yeah, Rangers went into administration and got kicked down for 3 divisions, right? And had to work their way back up. So, oh yeah, but also all the best players in Scotland get poached by the big two. Absolutely. So. I'm not going to hold the team meeting because they tend to go terrible. So, yeah. So, anyway, we've got ourselves a match that could wrap it up, man. I mean, if we win this match, we will be 8 clear with 3 to play. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? So, all right. That's cool. That's really cool. Sharnock Richard, here we are. Match day. It is match day. Did I add that? I did. So let me turn the Firefox audio back on, and let's go. You know what? I never get how someone can be confused when I say they played well and they have a 9.2 match rating. Yeah, exactly. So, or the one where their training rating is like I've had one where their training rating is like a 9.72. So I praise them and like, hey, you've trained really well. And he's like, I don't think I've trained well at all. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm like, you know what? This is why I don't interact with players anymore. I'm like, in 24 at least. I'm like, whatever, bro. You believe what you want to believe, man. Probably a bunch of flat earthers for my freaking, play for me. I don't even know it. But I'm not going to know it because I'm not going to talk to them. Like, just bugger off and play the game, please. It's one of those scenarios, you know? It's like, come on, man. Uh, it's just not worth it. Morale is so finicky to begin with. Uh, oh, look at this. Macclesfield O'Dowd. This is Zig. Zig scooped up Manager of the Month. So, where are they? Are they top of the league? Please tell me they're top. No, by 2. But they're still chasing Bromley by 2. Who do they have left? They have 11th Gateshead, 12th Worthing, and 23rd Boreham Wood. That's who Macclesfield have left. Who do Bromley have? Bromley have 13th Sittingbourne, 14th Maidstone, 15th Maidenhead. Might be tough, man. We'll see. Us versus Sharnock Richards, the marquee matchup. Cool. And we're going to get ready. I had one whose train rating was 5.7. I told him his training was bad. He proceeded to tell me he was the best trainer in the squad. Yeah, exactly. That's like I don't even. It's not even worth it, man. It's not even worth it at that rate. Right. Opposition instructions. Jake Jones will be marked tightly at all times. Now, couple things. Bishop's coming back. Bishop's going back to the bench. And Wildman is coming out for Mr. Clutch. Simon Roger Mukendi. Look at his look at his technical. Just look at his stats. He's increased his balance recently. That's good. He just looks terrible. Actually, let me do this for you, right? I play him at striker. There's his striking. There's just and I play him as a complete striker, by the way, as well. Come on. He's a complete forward. This is what I play him as. He's not great. You would think this is not good. Heading, long shots. But the man has 12 goals in 16 games this season. I think Snicky has less. Snicky has 11. So Joe Jones has 11. Mukendi is the league leader in goals. Sometimes you just can't explain it. they just perform. When you put him in scenarios, they just perform. And that's what Mukendi does. So, I have Mather for the AMRL and striker.
I owe allegiance to
Sai! Welcome in, Sai.
I intend to live by my own code
first
now.
off, Sai, how was your stream? And what were you playing? And guys, if you're not following, the wonderful Sai, the absolute fantastic Sai, give him a follow. Great shirt collector, marbles enjoyer, and plays football manager as well. Is also in FMNL with me and got out of his group despite not having a single point. And I had 1 point and got absolutely smoked and went out in 3rd place. But welcome inside. I'm not salty at all. How are you? I hope your stream was good, man. For those that don't know, introduction to Sai and your viewers. My name is Benakage, and this is Counterlogic FC, which is a homage to Counterlogic Gaming, which is an old esports organization that existed from 2010 to 2013. I need to pause this because the union are getting ready to come on right now. Most of the starting 11 are former or have some former connection to to Counterlogic FC, or Counterlogic Gaming, I should say. Jack Lemon was the Discord moderator. I was a commentator. Snicky was a commentator. Parks was a commentator, etc., etc. So it's doing this stupid thing again, where it's telling me to subscribe, even though I'm already subscribed. Apple, please, I'm begging you, work. Why are you not working? I'm signed in, aren't I? I'm signed in. The website for Apple TV is fucking terrible. It's terrible. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I loaded the wrong question. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get the Union game up because we're playing, like right now. So there we go. Thankfully. All right, watch live. We should just be about ready to kick off the Union and New York City FC. We're at New York City FC today. Right, we are about to play this match. If we win, we go 8 clear with 3 to play. So it's a big fixture, a big fixture. And we've got basically all top half teams as well left to play, including this match, who's against 8th place. So let's go to the match. Frack is missing. He is still injured. Barat has returned from international duty with Germany under 19s. They are 0-2-3 in their last 5. We are 3-2-0 in our last 5. Let's see what we can do here. Let's give it the old point of the finger and say, let's show them why. Okay, that didn't really do too great, but you know, it is what it is. Our 4-1-1-3-1, they are in the 4-2-3-1. Elliot Swallow is the ref. 10 matches this season, 2 reds, 34 yellows. We are at the Faithful Wall. We are at home on a breezy but sunny 12-degree day. Teams are walking out. Doesn't get any more pivotal than this. We are with the black and the blue. They are with the green with the white trim, and we are underway. Let's go. Come on, Spaps. That is a free kick. Come on now. What's up, people? Spaps, yeah! What's up, people? What's up? Oh, shut up, people. No, I am not. You know that. You know I'm not. What's going on, Fipo? I mean, I couldn't ask for a better start. Holy crap. Unlucky. I think we are actually legitimately playing a 4-4-2 with the Union, which would just shock the ever-living shit out of me. Come on, Parks. Deliver it, man. Norris. Almost. Go back to the fight song. Played some pugs with your team. Nice, man. Did you have the football this weekend? You played this weekend, right? Did you guys win? Hold on. I have the tab open. I just have to load it. Yeah, 1-0, right? Yeah, 1-0. Nice. What's that? Webb might be in trouble here. Is this a penalty? This is a penalty. Come on now. Let's go. 5th goal of the season for me. Finally, yeah. Wait, what do you mean finally? Have you guys been struggling? No, you're 9th. It's not been too bad. Hey, you played as well. Let's go. Let's go, Fipo. We lost games, drew 1, and now won 1 out of 4. Nice. Nice. I always play. Yeah, I know. Something, you know. Bro, the 10-hour stream is crazy. What's up, Aries? What's up? It hasn't even felt like 10 hours because I take measured breaks, right? So like I took a 20-minute break for lunch, I took a 20-minute break for dinner, I took a 15-minute break for the bathroom. So it doesn't even, you know what I mean? Shit just flies. I have nothing else to do all day. I was watching football all day, so I figured, well, might as well play. What was dinner? I had chicken fajita tortilla. So it was very good. I had little tortillas. and I heated them up. They were already made. They were pre-made. But I heated them up, and I shredded chicken, and we put it in the crock pot, and cooked that, and then had beans and rotel tomatoes with it. And then put a little bit of rice on top of that, and put shredded 3 cheese on top of that, and good to go. So beam them over. You know what I mean? Like, so. There's an issue with the net. There's an issue at the start of the game, at the start of the Union game, with the net. So they're fixing the net right now. The assistant referee is. She's got the zip ties out, and she's trying to get the net going here. Ross, how's CLG FC going? We're going good. If we win this game, we move 8 points clear with 3 to play. So we need to win this game. Because we've dropped points all stream. Like I think we've had 2 draws on stream, and we've had 6 or 7 draws all season. So that's a big ass problem with the net. Okay, that's good. That's been fixed. So. Hey, yeah, I know. If we get promoted, we're moving up to level 10, and not only that, we'll have our first cup competitions next season. If we go up, only the champion goes up. So if you want to go up, you have to win. But get this. There's 17 teams in the league. Only the champion goes up. But if you're in the bottom 5, you go down. The bottom 5 drop out of the league, which is nuts. And that's just crazy to me. Right. Whipped in. Knocked down. Go Cookies! Let's go. 3-0. Inside 16 minutes. That's tough for Asade to see that because it's through a hell of a lot of traffic. Yeah. A hell of a lot of traffic. Knowles, Spaps. Oh, Cook. Cook whipped it. That's a really good ball, actually, from Cook. But we cleared it away. So Cook, Ross, Cook, Ross. Whipped up Jones, headed away by Parks, and it's out. Did my thing just freeze? There we go. We got the feedback? Yeah, the feed is back. Okay. We're back with New York City. The feed cut out for like 30 seconds. No, we've had to play in the home kit because NYCFC are light blue. That's a bad foul giveaway. Anyway, 3-0. Oh, good ball. Out for a throw. Nice. Norris. Sheamus, did he stay on? Flags up. He did not stay on. Here's Hicks to Lloyd. Sharnock in terrible form. They were a title contender early and at the midway part of the season, but they have had an abysmal drop of form that has basically knocked them out of anything. They're in 8th now. They've slipped all the way. That is a terrible giveaway from Macania. Now we're scrambling. That's out. That's out. Twinkle. Akoniku turn and shoot. Oh, he's found Sheamus. I think Sheamus is offsides. He's not. And it's a corner. And Asada is going to grab that through traffic. Nice. Here's Webb. Restarts play. Lloyd. Going over the top on the left for Cook. That's a good ball. Good ball. The cut across. Nobody's there. And Parks will punt it clear. Knowles going for Ryan. Taken. And whoa. Twinkle got a boot away. Benny, be so through with me. You MLS. I like the ideas USL has, but I have never had a USL club in Philly. I've only ever had an MLS club in Philly. So I'm on the MLS train. And I don't think promotion relegation is something that's going to work in the United States. I just think it's too fucking big, and there's too much money involved, and too many parties involved. Because the other thing you got to remember is we have a collective bargaining agreement as well. So the players are just as much involved in the idea of pro rel than the clubs are. So that's another thing when everyone talks about pro rel. You know, the logistics is one thing. I know Bizarre's mentioned it on his podcast and something about soccer podcast like that. That's very much true. The financials and the sponsors is very much true. The players very much are involved in that as well because they have a collective bargaining agreement. So they don't want relegation. You can collect a guaranteed contract on a terrible team and at least be paid your due. They're going to do that instead of take a potential wage cut by being relegated down to an MLS2 or anything like that. So, that's a terrible pass from Jack. Now we're all over the shop. Cook might be off. He is. He just straight off. Here's me, Twinkle, me. Cookies, Twinkle. Akoni-kun on the left. You didn't see him. Jack. Parks. Sheamus. Parks. Twinkle. Sheamus. Still Parks. Got to get it out of there. Yeah, it's just too tight along the byline. So Jack got an option forward. He's found Sheamus. Really good ball. Sheamus sticky! Off the bar. Off the bar. I think USL's potential to take a prime spot for the sport in NA. MLS seems so riddled with issues. I disagree. The money in MLS is too great. And there's not enough money in USL right now. So you have USL. I hate to say this because it should never happen to any football club. But I think you have USL clubs that are going to go bankrupt if they get promoted because of the travel expenses alone. Like, I think that's a major issue if they, and I understand they're not doing pro rel until like 2027 or at the earliest 2027, but there is going to be an issue where clubs go bankrupt because the travel is too extreme for the Premier Division. And they've scored. That's well worked from them. That's actually a really well worked goal from them. They just we just fucked it up. Parks fucked it up on that side by letting Williams get by him, and then that's just there's nothing we could do there. So I think that's a big issue, you know. So can only exist due to being entire MLS Next Pro. Yeah, but that's also a development league. That's not like a USL 1 or anything like that. That's an under 21s league essentially, right? Or an under 23s league. So that's different. That's not a second division. That's a development league. So, you know, USL 1, USL 2, they're not development leagues. They're professional leagues. Here's Lloyd. Brought with a great save. So. Oh, come on now. Come on now. You saw that tug on Sullivan. Come on. Fuck on now. Not call anything. Thankfully, we've punted that away. Here's Ryan. He's not close. Halftime. We're 3-1 up at half with 2.03 XG. And we're 3-1 up at half. So, granted, I think there's a pen in there, isn't it? So that's like 0.78 of it, but still. That's what I'm saying. You're doing brilliantly. Keep going. Right. Lloyd over the top. Parks will get that. That's going to roll off for a goal kick, actually. MLS Next is the Dev League. Next Pro is the no age limit. Next Pro, yeah, but Next Pro is not littered with older players. Next Pro is all, like, look at the Union. Oh, no, Jack's had a no contact injury. That's not good. I think Jax just had a no con. Let's get him out. Let's get him out. Let's get him out. Injured, but feels he can shake off the knock. Okay, hey, if he wants to do that, I'll let him do that. But if he can't do that, he can't do that. Norris, by the way, ease off tackles. Thank you. Whipped in cross. Akoni-kun. Knowles is out for a corner. Just like getting sent to 3A. Yeah. MLS Next is a day. I know it. I just, like, most sides who have MLS Next Pro sides, their players are, I would say, like 90% of those players are not older than the age of 23. So. Yeah, I would have just shot, Quinn. Shit, I would have just shot. Anyway. So, Sheamus Parks. MLS Next isn't even like the development league. It's like the youth league. It's MLS Next is like under 19s, under 18s, under 17s, under 16s, under 15s, under 14s, under 13s, and under 12s. So Next is like the youth league. And then the development league is like Next Pro. So, good win from Spaps. Come on, Spaps. Good find for Cookies. Whip that in. Sticky peels back. Nobody's there. Oh, my. And Sheamus way over the top. He has shook off the knock, I will say. Jack's done well. That's off the wall. Wall did their job. Ah, shit. There you go. Good win from Macania. Yeah, just punt that upfield. Brat's got it. Parks is booked. First sub is going to be Snicky for Mr. Clutch himself, Simon Roger Mukendi. Now I need to pause. Parks is not looking too hot. So Tyler Wright will come in for him. And then do I have a DM? I don't have a DM sub. But Spaps has played well. He is Joe Jones will come in for him. U.S. league system is a joke. I don't think it's a joke. I just think it's unique for the country. We're not the only country that does playoffs. We're not the only country that does a spring through fall league instead of a fall through spring. We're not the only country that doesn't have relegation. Like, people just look at the U.S. because there's the most money in it, and the U.S. is trying to actually develop something here, and they say, oh, this league's a joke. This, that. It's a unique league that's built a high quality of play within itself and has attracted good talent. There's nothing wrong with that. In any sense, there's nothing wrong with that. So, that's a free kick. So, people want it to be like other leagues in the world. You can't put a square peg through a round hole. You just can't do it. And one wishing MLS was something else than it is exactly that. It's trying to put a square peg through a round hole. It's gonna be like other American sports because it's in America and it's an American league. So that's just the nature of the business. But what they've built so far has been impressive. Great stop. What a fucking save from Rick. Andrew Rick has just made an unbelievable save. Let's go, Rick. Oh, that is not good. Fogg's offsides, thankfully. So, 3-1. We're holding on. We're doing fine. Norris, it's got to go to Joe, doesn't it? It should have just gone straight down the line to Joe. Joe whips it in. Akoni-kun could be there. Hicks will put it out for a corner. So, you guys don't have the fucking space on the pitch to do that. Asade. Jake Jones. Oh, here's Akoni-kun. Free kick time. Oh, Asade went over and grabbed it. That was almost a nice free kick goal. Akoni-kun whips it in. Blend. Puts it up. Corner kick. So, I mean, USL's trying to do it, but, you know, it is. Have you won the league yet? We move 8 clear with 3 to play if we win this game. We are 3-1 up in the 85th minute. So, Twinkle, that's just deflected wide. So, mathematically, no. But in all seriousness, more than likely, yes. We would have to lose every remaining game, and we haven't lost yet this season. So, Ryan Carlson, don't concede here, boys. Back post, good clearance from me. Knowles brought right into his hands. No, I'm saying it's a joke because the bar for entry is so absurd to me. There are so many kids in the league compared to other international leagues. Like, yeah, a lot of teams internationally may have a kid who's 17 or something, but like every MLS team has multiple teams, it feels like, and like 15 or 16-year-old don't even seem uncommon. You're right. I think the thing that's the biggest joke is pay to play. Like, at some point, pay to play, a lot of these clubs are generating money through their youth systems and the fees that their youth systems generate, and at some point that has to change. Like, the reason USL has development leagues and development teams and they do well is because there's no cost to enter. If you want to enter, you sign your kid up. Like, you have to pay an absurd amount of money to sign your kid up to a MLS academy. An absurd amount of money. So that's the thing that needs to change in the U.S. with MLS. It's just pay to play. I mean, the small things like the playoff format should probably change. They definitely shouldn't go to an August through May league. They 100% shouldn't do that. Even though the owners look like they're going to push the league to that. But, yeah, I just think, I mean, think of the markets that are going to be miserable to play in August through May. Like, especially, in November, December, January, February, and March. Minnesota, Montreal, Toronto, New York City, New York Red Bulls, Philadelphia, D.C., New England, Seattle, Portland, Kansas City, all of those, Colorado, Salt Lake City, all of those are 12 of the 30 teams in MLS, and all of their stadiums are open-air stadiums. They're not domes or anything like that, and they're going to be miserable to play in for 4 months of the year. So that is my biggest problem with moving to August to May schedule. We win! Let's go. Play the song. Spaps in the second minute, myself from the penalty spot in the 6th, Cookies in the 16th, Aiden Lloyd got one back for Sharnock Richard in the 45th, but we run out 3-1 winners. The young kids in MLS typically look good on paper and are flops in the MLS, but internationally, if a kid makes it to Tier 1 league, it's because they fought their way incapable of that level to play. The league pyramid exists to develop these players to progress up. The lack of pyramid here, allowing so many kids into a grown man's game, is a joke to me. I disagree. Mainly because there are leagues for up to 19, and then they play in MLS Next Pro. I think they develop okay here. I think the reason you don't see a lot of kids make it for these clubs is because it's a big revenue source for them. So these clubs that have talent don't go to MLS. They go overseas. They sell talent overseas. So, that I think is a big difference. So, right. Barrow Celtic, AFC Blackpool, Mulrooney in the 8th, Chambers in the 33rd, Ashman in the 43rd for AFC Blackpool got one back. But Barrow Celtic, a big win. They push their Barrow rivals, the Wanderers, back in relegation. They lift themselves back up above the drop, this time by 2 places into 11th. The Revolution would have to outright move if they want to play a fall through spring league. I agree. It's April and we got 4 inches of snow this morning. Yeah. We have not had a day in like our. It has rained for 3 of the 4 home games, or 2 of the 4 home games, but we have not had a home game above 50 degrees, basically. I think we've had, well, actually we've had one. It was 53 and a little bit windy, but like, yeah, it's miserable. It's miserable in those cities for 12 months. I mean, for 12 of those cities. So the only one up north that has a dome that would be okay playing in that is Vancouver. That's the only one. Everybody else has got to battle the elements, and that is nothing about that is appeasing. So Boodle AFC hosting Ulverston Rangers. What a thrashing. Fawkes in the third, Stubbs in the eighth, Fawkes again from the penalty marker in the 11th, Massey in the 13th, Massey again, I'm sorry, Hughes in the 20th, Massey again in the 27th, 6-0, and then inside 27 minutes, 6-0 inside a half hour. Like, that's crazy. McFarland in the 37th got one back for Ulverston Rangers. By that point, it was consolation. There was still an hour to play. And Hughes added another in the 56th. 7-1 for Boodle AFC. They remain in fourth off that. Ulverston Rangers remain in sixth. I don't know. I'm an American sports hater. All of our sports lack a proper development system other than collegiate, and I generally hate that. I would say baseball has a good development system between single A, double A, triple A, and the majors. I think baseball has a very good development system. So Furnace Rovers, Wigton Harriers. Wigton Harriers Sunday in the 8th got the visitors started, and then Cowbell, I should say, for Furnace Rovers got one in the 34th minute to level it, and then Sutcliffe in the 83rd put Wigton Harriers ahead 2-1. They would win that match. Wigton remain in 9th. Furnace Rovers slipped to 12th, just 2 points above the drop. Baseball is probably the only exception other than racing. We probably have a terrible system for racing, honestly, because like Indy is supposed to be the development system, but there's nobody makes the jump from IndyCar to F1. So, and we haven't had our last American F1 driver was Scott Speed, for crying out loud, which tells you everything you need to know. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's not Scott Speed. It was oh God, he just did his stint on Josh Sargent. Sorry, Josh Sargent. But you know, before that, I believe it was Scott Speed. Nelson hosting the Barrow Wanderers. Donnelly in the 13th. Donnelly again in the 36th. Donnelly again in the 75th from the penalty marker. Langford in the 85th from the penalty marker for Barrow Wanderers. And then Connolly in the same minute for Nelson as well. 4-1, they run out the winners. Nelson remain in 10th. They're 5 clear of the drop. Barrow Wanderers slip into the drop into 13th. Sidak Sports and Social versus Burnside. Irving in the 6th. For Sidak, before Anderson for Burnside leveled it. Davidson in the 82nd put Sidak ahead. They would win 2-1. They remain 5th. Burnside remain 7th. Skelmersdale United Windermere Sports Club. Harriet in added time at the end of the second half is the only goal scorer of the occasion. Windermere with a big win. They move to within 3 points of safety with 2 games to play. We just look fucking sloppy as shit. But this small field doesn't help. This tiny ass field. Lastly, Weatheriggs United, Sedberg and Dent United. Greenhog in the 40th minute, Bentley in the 51st. Sedberg and Dent 2-0 away at Weatheriggs, so they remain 5th. Weatheriggs remain at the foot of the table. They are 11. They're down. I think pretty much they're down, and Skelmersdale are down because they're 11 and 12 points adrift with only 3 to play. So Weatherig's down with the loss, Skelmersdale down with the loss. There you go. That's what happened around the ground. I mean, the top level of racing in America is typically to be seen NASCAR. Okay, yes. And the development path of that is so sanely well developed. Open wheel in IndyCar is an entirely different beast than open wheel internationally. I agree. That you are right. NASCAR has a decent development system because you go through the Outlaws, and then you usually go into the Truck Series, and then you go into the Xfinity Series currently. And yes, you race against some of the Cup talent in the Xfinity Series, but not all of them. And then you have the Cup Series after that. Like in Australia, yeah, they have drivers who strive for international racing, but domestically, the top pick of the pick is seen to be V8 supercars. Yeah. Oh, come on, shoot it! How has Baribo not shot that ball, man? Shoot the ball. Fuck's sake, man. You should have shot that. Anyway. He had the ball like 2 yards out from the goal, and he didn't shoot. Oh, you know what? He hit it against his foot. He was trying to flick it on with his right foot, and he hit it against his left foot, and the ball just stopped, I think. So, come on, Baribo. I mean, even beneath that, you have Arca, Menards, and Plentiful Region Racing. Yep, absolutely. Why is it not going back to the inbox? It should have kicked me back to the inbox. Jack is out 3 to 6 days. That's not bad. Post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question. Jamie Wilson, ITV Sport. A good result. There's still. I hope they don't get too disheartened. Others work miracles, and one result doesn't change it. We just outperformed them on the day. What is your? Yep. 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 Thank you very much. And Skelmersdale fall into level 12. So do Weatherigs United. They're down. They're both down. Player of the week was Stuart Hughes. We're going to save the game. That is the end of the episode on YouTube. This was episode 10. I'm sorry, yeah, 10. No, 207. We could win the league with the next fixture. We could win the league. You'll definitely want to come back for that episode. Until then, take care.